Welcome to Drunk Tech Support. I'm Rich. And this is my wonderful assistant, partner, whatever you want to call you.
Assistant?
I don't know. Other person in the show.
Rich's bitch, apparently.
Whatever.
Oh my god. Do you somebody's going around with the Gen Zers on the street, playing like old sounds that don't exist anymore. One of them was the old cell phone over the speakers before it rings.
Oh yeah.
Click,
click, click.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're like, "What is that, bruh?"
And like modem sounds and. I'm drinking tonight. I'm planning on getting.
Put your drink down softly because of the fucking reverberating table.
Have you tried this apple whiskey yet?
No, is it sweet?
Not really. It's sweeter than whiskey, yes, but
I don't like apple.
no.
It is good though.
Well, all right then.
Oh yeah, welcome to the show. What's up? How's it going, everyone? Good night.
Good night. Jay's in a bad mood because nothing is perfect yet. But what he needs to understand is this is our new studio and it's still a work in progress.
Yeah.
So we actually
check out our new recording location.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. I like it.
It's all right.
It'll be better once we get the background and everything. Right now it's just white.
Yes, Rich built a shelf thingy to put behind us.
It was actually
really
very
shoddy
rewarding.
spray paint job that you did on that. It was like
I was
dripping.
racing.
It was like drips, and there's like patches where you didn't spray paint at all.
I was racing the rain and trying to get it done quickly because I honestly wanted to have it up tonight for the show, but it just didn't happen.
Oh my god!
It's gonna need another coat, or we're gonna have to do something else.
Yeah, I'm gonna get paint that you use a brush with.
Okay.
Spray paint's not good for that. You're putting too much spray paint on it, and then it drips, and it looks bad. So we'll get some,
Yeah, I have paint like that. It's just not going to be gray.
Well, yeah, that's why we're going to get the right color.
So, anyway.
It looks beautiful.
It does look beautiful.
You stained it and painted the posts. It looks very good.
However, it's gigantic.
It's huge.
It will literally fill this entire wall. And I'm not sad about it.
That's the idea.
Mm-hmm.
I have no energy for tonight.
Yeah, I noticed. You've been kind of low energy all day, though. I don't think it's anything to do with the show, although it didn't help that nothing was perfect.
I'll take these sleeping pills because of my work schedule.
Yeah.
And the sleeping pills help me get to bed, but then when I wake up, I'm like hungover from sleeping pills, and then I sleep all day. So it's
of course
can't win.
Yeah. Well,
I see we have no notes tonight, Rich.
We have a couple, not very many though.
Not the notes I'm looking at. There are no notes.
Yeah, I don't know why you're not seeing them because I see them just fine. See, right here, all this.
What the fuck?
I have no idea.
Why are we working on two separate docs?
I don't know. I don't know how it happened.
It's got the checklists and all that crap. And if I go back to my docs, I don't see anything. Ooh, we might lose power.
Yeah, we might, actually.
The lights just flickered.
We need to probably let everybody know that up front. We're in a windstorm right now.
It has been windy AF all day.
They're saying 60-mile-an-hour gusts. That's crazy.
Nice. I'm very happy about that. Oh, no. I wonder if that's going to affect the Chinese surveillance balloon that's floating over America right now. Did you see that?
I did see that, but I didn't read too much into it. There was an article I saw, and all it was why are they using a balloon when they have all this rocket technology and et cetera, et cetera.
Connect the Wi-Fi. Oh,
that's why.
It's caching my fucking...
Google Docs, you hit that work offline yes button, didn't you?
I don't know. I don't know why I want to do that. Anyway, a balloon was spotted over Montana, and it looks like a balloon with like a satellite attached to it. It's got like solar panels and shit, from what I can tell.
On the balloon?
Yeah.
I thought it was just like a weather balloon.
No, it's a balloon, and it's holding some sort of instrument box, and it's got like little solar panels coming off it. Wait, what?
I have it pulled up here. I'm just trying to... Wow. figure out why shit's so gigantic.
My God, this show.
What's wrong with the show?
Underpreparedness.
I think your expectations are too high.
Can I have my notes? Yeah, it literally looks like a weather balloon with like an instrument panel attached to it, and it's suspicious.
Suspicious.
They say that
That's not it.
It's not powered. Like there's no way for it to move on its own. It drifted over here in the jet stream. Apparently.
Interesting.
So it's we're going to war with China, yo.
Oh yeah, you know it.
Can I get? Am I online?
Are you online? I don't know. Are you online?
Fuck.
I was trying to show the
Anthony Blinken cancels China trip following discovery of spy balloon.
China.
What? First they're gonna give us like viruses, and now they're gonna send their balloons. Yeah, look at it. It's like
stupid.
It's got little solar panels on it. What could they fucking?
Maybe it was a complete accident, and everybody's overreacting.
That's probably what it is. But it's super low tech.
Yeah. Maybe that's
like that. I would picture that. I would if they said that was like a Korea balloon, North Korea balloon. I'd be like, okay, that makes sense.
That makes sense. I wonder if maybe that's more of an argument for it being a spy balloon spying on us on purpose because they went low tech, maybe to stay under the radar.
I'm suspecting it's who would think?
Yeah, it's just a weather balloon. Remember Balloon Boy?
Was that with John Travolta?
No.
Like a boy in the bubble.
The dude that
there
wasn't a real boy in a balloon.
The dad, they're trying to like. Yeah. Oh my God, I remember that. That was like 2011,
something like that.
They were trying to do like a viral stunt to get famous, and instead they got arrested. If
I had a dime for every time that happened.
We should do something stupid and viral, Rich.
You think?
Yeah.
You think that's a good idea for us?
Let's fake your death.
Let's fake my death.
Yeah.
Why can't we fake your death?
Because everybody wants me dead. Nobody would care. Like, oh, Jay's dead? Yeah.
Well.
So yeah, it I think it's headed west. Oh no, it flew east. Because that's where China.
Yeah, China's in our west.
That's where China is.
There's the
Trump
balloon.
impression. There's a lot of people who can do really good Trump impressions.
It's really just like a weather balloon. Like there's nothing special about it.
No, except it's packed with sensors that are doing something.
Something. Yeah, there is solar panels. I see what you're saying now.
Uh-huh.
It's like.
Can't they fly close? Just like fly close to it with like electromagnetic jamming.
Give it an EMP or something.
An EMP, yeah. No, I meant like you could block.
Yeah, like a jammer.
Jam.
Yeah, signal jammer. Yeah, I don't know.
That's probably what they are doing.
Probably.
Why don't they just fucking shoot it down?
It's a good question.
Like, fuck you, China. Fuck your balloon.
Instead, we're like, well, we're not coming to your party now because you put a balloon over.
Yeah, they're like, we're gonna not do anything about this, but we're not.
We're not gonna.
We don't want to hang out with you.
We don't want to hang out anymore. Oh my God.
They blocked China.
Whatever.
On Twitter.
I don't really care.
Anyway, that was.
But yeah, I did see that, and it was really just the question of why are they using it if they have all this modern technology. But
yeah, but they didn't say it's like a Chinese government. It could be like some hobbyist.
Yeah,
that's true. They said it like drifted over here in the jet stream, probably.
But let's face it: if you're a Chinese citizen, the government pretty much owns you anyways. So
yeah, it doesn't sound fun to be over there. I was watching the COVID forced lockdowns over there.
Oh God, yeah.
They literally had a drone with a megaphone attached to it. And it's like, stay in your homes. Do not go outside. Like, the translation they did was like, resist your spirit's need to be free. Or something like that. I'm like, oh my God.
Oh my God.
But they'll literally barricade people in. They'll, like, bar the doors and windows so they can't get out and stuff. Oh, one of the things they said in the loudspeaker is, do not sing. Stay in your home.
Why can't they sing?
I don't know.
Are they afraid they're going to be too happy?
They don't. Yeah, I have no idea why they were like don't sing, but that was like a specific thing they said.
Interesting.
Yep.
You know,
wait, what's this? Command and Conquer Remasters Dev.
Ooh.
New World War I RTS is arriving on March 30th?
Ooh.
Why can't I scroll the page?
I don't know. Probably China. Whoa.
I gotta stop clicking on my mouse. Oh my god, I don't want you... Why does every website ask to show notifications?
And why do you always hit allow?
I...
You just hit allow.
No, I hit block. Okay, I can't tell you about it.
All right.
Super excited about Command and Conquer, but I guess I didn't want to read that.
So we mentioned our new studio area, and this is just the beginning stages. Jay's spent hundreds of dollars in the last 24
It's
hours.
like it starts to load, I can scroll, and then it just stops. Like something fucks up on the page.
It's probably some code in the background that's reading your hard drive.
Ew, it looks like it does that hexagonal thing like Civilization or whatever that stupid game is.
Yeah.
It doesn't look right. This doesn't look like fun, actually, now that I'm looking at it.
Well, give it a chance on March 30th.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll talk about it on the show, and if you like it, you can talk nice about it, and if you don't, you can bitch about it.
That sounds like a plan, Rich.
Yeah.
I've been playing Dead Space.
Yeah.
I actually stopped playing Dead Space.
You stopped playing Modern Warfare like 2 weeks ago, too, and you haven't gotten
It's been over 3 weeks.
Oh.
Since I last played Modern Warfare.
Meanwhile, I'm level 164.
Yeah, Rich is like prestige and everything.
Prestige
Unlocked all
2.
these like sites and shit. I just like lost
interest
in like I'm like playing Master Chief Collection now. I'm
Jay's
like,
grown up. He can't play video games anymore.
Guys, I gotta go to work. I have responsibilities, Rich. I don't know why I just lost interest.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it comes back. And I keep wanting to play it, but then I'm like, eh.
But we have spent a lot of time working on this.
We have. I've spent so much money.
You have.
On this. We're going to get...
way more than I
told you the price.
You to spend.
I told you guys the price last night.
I was like, God damn it, Jay.
Your wife almost spit her drink out. She's like,
yeah.
What? You guys are sitting down to do your fucking bells, and I'm like, hey! I just dropped X amount on our show.
Oh, man.
It's not my fault you're poor.
I'm really excited about the shelf in the background, though. That's,
I know, it's been, like, your whole thing.
Well, I was trying to push the issue because Jay
I just wanted to go to IKEA and get some shelving.
Yeah.
And Rich is like, no, I'll build it, fam.
And now he says it's beautiful, and I did a good job.
Not beautiful.
Oh, you said beautiful.
I said I like it.
No, you said beautiful.
I don't know what you're
I have the
about.
text message to prove it.
Oh, I did say beautiful. I said it like with seething sarcasm.
Oh, right.
I forgot to add the ... So it was like beautiful.
Yeah. It is very nice. The gray is an issue, but
yeah, I got fancy lighting. We're getting new microphones, and so happy you fixed that problem tonight. Right after I bought.
I know. Bought
all
the
that
microphones because we were having an issue mixing our two mics. Our two outputs. And I fixed it with a simple built into the OS setting.
This is why I don't like Rich being in charge of audio. Which, it doesn't make sense that you're in charge of audio.
Why?
Because I'm the audio guy.
You're also the visual guy, too. You can't do everything.
But if anything, I should be doing the audio. Right?
Yeah.
How many times are you like, I can't tell the difference. I can't hear the difference. I can't see the difference. I'm colorblind. I can't hear the... Ugh.
That's a great impression of me.
Yeah, that's you.
Except it's usually with my sultry voice.
I can't hear the difference. I'm like, ooh.
ASMR.
God damn it.
Oh, shit.
So
But anyways,
I
we
played
are...
Dead Space, and it was pretty good, actually.
Was it? Did you beat it?
No, I stopped playing.
Oh.
Once again. I had depression, people, okay? I just
It happens.
lose interest in a lot of things. For what I did play, I like it. I like everything they added. I love the gameplay and the visuals, and I had no complaints about it.
Nice.
It's very difficult, though.
You have a lot of complaints about the setup.
The what?
Our setup.
Oh, our setup? Yeah.
We were actually ready to go live like an hour and a half ago, but when I say ready to go live, I mean historically the way we've gone live in the past. Jay has this like new level of expectation we're just not there yet, and I need you to understand that.
I need to subvert my expectations.
Just for a week or two, we'll get it back. We are recording off of my iPhone, which is crazy.
Yeah, I'm glad to know we could have done that this whole time.
Yeah, it's actually really good quality, and it has cool features like studio lighting and that thing where if you move, it makes sure you're on the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't break your chair.
Center stage is what it's called.
Show what happens when your headphones are actually on top of your head.
Oh yeah, that is the one problem. I got this like halo over me.
You can't like determine the background in your headphones.
Yeah, it thinks it's a solid object. So I just been wearing them like this. That's all right. It'll work. Because it's only temporary.
Keep telling yourself that. We've been telling ourselves that for years.
Yeah, but this is the first time we've actually been like in person, putting effort forth.
Look at this fancy ass mixer I got.
That is fancy.
Yeah, we're gonna be able to control.
Oh, tell them about the other thing you bought for me specifically. This is my favorite thing that you bought.
So I got us XLR microphones because we were having so much trouble doing the USB, and so the XLRs are going to go into a mixer, which goes into a sound card I bought, and for Rich, since he coughs and hacks and wheezes so much on the show. I bought him, which is literally called the cough box. It's a black box with a red button on top, and it goes in between his mic and where it plugs in.
It's just like a kill switch.
It's just a kill switch for his mic. I could have built one because XLR is only 3 wires.
Right. It's
so simple. Yeah, I could have made one. I'm like, fuck it. I love that it's called the cough block.
Yeah.
So that'll be good. You just have to remember to use it.
Which I was always really good about using it.
Oh, I've been editing the past 3 episodes, which are not online yet, I noticed.
Well, ever since you bought this new mic and got in person, I haven't been able to do it.
Right, because, yeah.
So.
Well, there's no way to mute with your setup.
Well, there's a way.
That's why I like analog. I like analog. This digital shit does not work. It's always got problems, and I just want everything to be able to be controlled on our end.
I feel like it has problems because you don't embrace technology.
No, fuck you. I have not been able, ever since Windows cut off like system sound recording, I've had like no control over my audio devices. Yeah, I know, you found Loopback. I'm really happy about that.
Loopback is fucking amazing.
That's great. I might buy it with my Mac. Yeah, and I'm also going like strictly Mac. I was almost thinking about getting an Apple Watch because T-Mobile was like, we'll give you a free watch.
That's how they get you.
I was like, my bill's already $300.
I can't believe your bill's that much. I have
like the same as
5
yours.
Phones.
Yeah.
And my car connected, and
okay.
I pay $320.
If it wouldn't be that much if I didn't have 5 phones that I don't even own that I'm still paying for because I switch phones so often. I'm like,
oh my god!
I had the 2 Windows phones, the fucking I had a Note 20. I had the Razr. I had a couple others. I can't remember, but yeah, you know, if I got that stupid watch that I hated that I didn't even use.
Yeah. Remember when you were a big Pebble fan?
I don't know where it went, but that's what became the Fitbit.
Yeah, well, yeah, they bottom out.
Oh, I missed the Pebble because it had a screen you could see without an LCD, without a backlight. You could just look at your watch and hold it up to the light, and also it had a backlight. The new one, once it goes off, it's off.
See, I like the always-on screen on the new Apple products. It's kind of the same idea where you can look at it and it's there. Like my phone does it, where I don't have to like pick it up to know that I've got a message or what time it is, or it's just on all the time.
I just resynchronized my watch because ever since I moved here, it has not been. Oh, there it is.
In your pocket.
Well, I took it off because it was like clanging against the table.
There it is.
Why is it like halfway between men? Oh my god, that's why I put it in my pocket. I got this cool Star Trek screen. Look at that. It zooms in and everything.
That is so cool.
L-Cars. I had to pay for it, though.
Of course.
That's what I hate. Everything costs.
Well, everything costs, and everything's a subscription, and yeah.
Oh, my God. Speaking of subscriptions, Rich, the only note I can think of off the top of my head, the only note that I had Did you hear about Netflix, Rich?
Oh my god. Yes, I did hear about Netflix, and I'm curious to see how it's going to impact me.
I just typed in Netflix.
Netflix.
That's my new name for my gym. Nobody take it.
Nobody take
Get a Netflix subscription.
it.
Because I didn't have the note ready, I don't have anything here. So, Netflix released a tweet many years ago, which is aged like milk.
Like milk.
And the tweet was, love is sharing passwords. Which is everyone's pointing out. Well, that aged well.
Yeah.
Because they're getting rid of that. Which doesn't sound like something a successful company that's doing very well
I
needs
think
to
the
do.
fact that they've canceled like a dozen shows or more, and they've done this thing where they're clamping down on password sharing, and subscriptions have gone up like twice in the last year and a half.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's obvious to everybody who knows anything that Netflix is failing right now. They're scrambling to try to catch up because they're not the big dog anymore.
Mm-hmm. So they're like, hey, you can't share your password with like.
I'm playing Modern Warfare Drizzle, just
What?
not right now, obviously.
You should be while we're doing the show.
Right?
So like, oh yeah, you can't do that anymore. So how are they tracking that? They keep saying your network, but I'm assuming it's going to be your outside IP.
Probably.
Which means you can defeat this with like a free VPN software. If you have family, you want to share the password.
Well,
use
they have
zero tier.
They have a
or something like that.
VPN identifier or some shit. I don't know.
What, Netflix?
Yeah, like they
I keep hearing about people saying, "Hey, you can use the VPN and the view."
Yeah, it doesn't work because I tried to use my VPN when I was in Canada to get past the regional block, and I couldn't. Like, I was literally an hour north from where I live, but it was another country, so I couldn't watch anything. But I could watch The Office, which was taken off of Netflix in the U.S., which was kind of cool.
Right, that was one of the things I hear people complaining about.
Apparently, Drizzle's talking about the fact that it says we're playing Modern Warfare on Twitch. Oh, wow, thanks, Jay.
Yeah, did we ever stream?
I'm not asthmatic.
Did we ever stream Modern Warfare?
You did.
Why?
All right, now it says nothing.
I haven't streamed it. I haven't streamed Modern Warfare since our last show. So
Hey, Drizzle's watching.
Yeah, it's Drizzle.
Yeah. Well, welcome to the show.
Wasn't he on the last episode?
Yeah, for a little bit, and then he kind of disappeared. But good to see him.
Oh, they're testing a new pricing option with $2.99 per user charge to add people outside of your household.
Oh, that's not too bad.
The fact that they have to do it anyway.
Oh no, I agree.
Kind of screams, we're not making enough money. But so the standard Netflix. What are you paying for Netflix?
$25.
What? Or do you add extra devices?
I don't know. I have the same plan I've had for like 4 years.
Well, the largest one is like $20 a month.
Yeah, plus tax.
Oh, right, tax.
It's like $25.
I'm sorry. Live free, die hard. I can't get
you paid tax in New Hampshire too, because it's telecom tax or some shit. Anyways,
I don't pay shit because it's part of my T-Mobile phone.
Well,
plan,
that too.
So I don't even know what version
See,
I have.
I get a bunch of other ones for free from like cable and my cell phone. Like I get Disney Plus and ESPN and Hulu for free with my cell phone.
Oh, so Netflix announced its first subscriber loss in over a decade.
Yeah,
So
I wonder why.
People are dropping off.
So I was looking at my bills, obviously, lately because I've been trying to pay them all. And I decided to do an analysis of my spending and see where I could cut back and
You should let me do that.
try to save some money.
You should really have an outside party doing this.
And turns out I spend $165 a month in subscriptions.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
How much do you spend at McDonald's?
Like, none.
Oh, yeah, none? Okay.
I spend more in a lot of other
Rich
places.
is in denial about a lot of things.
No, I literally only spent like $40 there last
I
month.
don't believe that at all.
I got the proof.
Want to know how much I spent on fucking takeout?
I don't even
$500
want to
a
know,
month?
dude. The fucking DoorDash.
I have like shame now when
He'll
I
be
order
upstairs
DoorDash.
and I'll be downstairs and he'll text me, I got buffalo chickens on the way. And I'm like,
I like literally, I'm like ashamed now to like get DoorDash because I'm like, Rich gives me shit about it. So I'll like order food and like try to get downstairs and like get it before they knock on the door or anything. And Rich is like, "You can DoorDash again."
I've got cameras.
God damn it!
I can see anyone coming up to the front.
I like me DoorDash. I just dropped a bunch of money on groceries, so hopefully.
Yeah.
I might start doing keto again. I got a bunch of stuff for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've put on weight living here. It's not good. But anyway, Netflix. I haven't felt the need to watch.
Have you seen me? You're always gonna look thin.
I should just stand next to you all the time.
There you go.
That's why I do this show.
Right. So you look better by comparison.
Mm-hmm.
I get it.
Okay, so everyone's like losing their shit over this. Like, I'm just gonna unsubscribe, or I'll never pay for that.
Yeah.
Which, when you're somebody who's like a moocher, like you're not paying for Netflix because somebody gave you the password.
Yeah.
And then Netflix is like, we're taking that away, saying, well, I'm not gonna pay for it. You weren't paying for it anyway, so you're not really like sticking it to Netflix.
But there are people that
that were paying that are gonna be like, well, I'm gonna stop paying then if I can't share.
I share it with my daughter who happens to be out of state, so
right.
She's my immediate family. So now, am I going to be targeted because of this? And if
yes.
so, I refuse to pay for it. I'll cancel it.
Yes.
And I am a paying subscriber, and they're fucking themselves. So
you're just going to pay that extra money.
Fuck you, Netflix.
And apparently, if you're traveling,
I actually don't watch Netflix that much anymore. Like, I could probably cancel it and not care.
I know the only reason I use it is just because I have it. And
I used to watch The Office on there. That was the only thing I ever watched.
Rich watches like the worst shows, like the not funniest shows ever, and he laughs so loud at it. I'm like, what the fuck? Then I'm like, nothing really makes me laugh anymore.
So you're the problem.
I am the problem. I just can't enjoy things
Or
let people enjoy things.
Wow, that was meta.
What?
I said your mom's the problem, but I was just making a your mom joke, but really your mom kind of is the problem.
It is. It's my upbringing. Thanks, Rich. That hurts. Wow. So, here's like a history of price hikes.
Oh my god.
Basic with ads was free up until November 2022.
Wow.
I didn't even know that. And let's see, standard, because that's probably what I have. So it's gone
they
from
didn't have basic with ads until 2022. That's what happened. They brought it in this year in preparation for the price hike because they knew people were going to cancel and they wanted another option.
How can you watch anything with ads? I cannot stand ads. I cannot deal with it. I grew up with unskippable television ads. I deserve to not have to put up with it anymore.
I've decided to start using them to my advantage because we grew up with it and it was annoying. But you know what we all did?
What?
That's when we went and got a drink. Or if you smoke, you go have a cigarette break or whatever. And then you come back before the commercial's over.
I guess.
So I've just started doing that again. And like if it starts before I get back, my wife will pause it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a perfect system. But I do watch a lot of things with commercials because there's some stuff like I don't pay for, like Tubi. There's a lot of really good alien conspiracy stuff on there, and like Bigfoot stuff. And
how do you watch all this shit and you haven't had a tinfoil hat segment in like years?
Because none of it's tech related.
It doesn't have to be tech related.
Well, then I will bring it back next week.
It's called tinfoil hat time.
All right, then I'll bring it back next week.
And what are you talking about? All these shows are about how aliens came down to give technology to the people and enslave them or some shit. I don't know. I don't watch it. All I know is that guy goes, aliens. God. And they find the kookiest fucking, like, scientists that are, like, starved for attention.
But they're, like, actual scientists and researchers.
They're not.
I'm like, where are these people working?
They're talking heads that are, like, full of themselves.
Like, these people obviously still have jobs somewhere. Somebody is paying them a paycheck every month or week.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not like the crazy people on the corner.
They have credentials.
Right.
Credentialed pretty much crazy people on the corner.
Credentialed crazies. There we go.
And also they're like, hey, we're going to pay you a lot of money. Can you just act like all this bullshit's true? And they're like, sure. Ka-ching.
Credentialed crazies. That's my new...
Oh my god. Do we have some social justice news tonight, Rich?
We might.
The Chat GPT?
Yes. So everybody's up in arms about Chat GPT.
We don't have our segment?
What? Oh, I forgot we had a video.
We have an
thing for that.
SJW intro. Is that still okay to use in today's day and age?
I don't know.
We'll prepare to get blasted in the ass by social justice, because that's what they do. They blast you in the ass.
Well, it's
either they're blasting you ass, or the social justice people are blasting you ass. It's just a constant ass blast.
Are we just gonna? Yeah, we're just gonna talk about ass blasting all day now. Anyways, okay. So yeah, I forgot we had
are like based off It's Always Sunny.
That was definitely an Always Sunny. It's actually in the clip. Where is it? No,
it's probably in her nut.
You moved it in the too hot.
It's probably in the too hot for whatever.
Yep, there it is.
God damn it. Go ahead and play it, Rich.
Okay.
Damn, I didn't know you were waiting on me. Prepare to get blasted in the ass by social justice.
All right. Not too bad.
No.
It's not as bad as some of the other ones that are in this folder.
You do get blasted in the ass by social justice crap. And
so
some of these people go way too far.
They do from time to time. But ChatGPT has been in the news a lot lately. Like
too much.
Too much. Yes.
ChatGPT is about to take our jobs, Rich.
Fuck ChatGPT. It's wrong too. We proved that last week. Anyways, so somebody tested it, and we've mentioned on the show before. We've talked about Tay and how
they don't want another Hitler bot.
Basically, if they learn from the internet, they turn into racists like overnight because the internet's a terrible place and people shouldn't be on the internet. And as we do an internet show, so they tested it, and they found it's not allowed to praise white people. They asked it, please give me a poem praising black people, and it did. And Latina people, it did. Whatever, they did like 6 of them. And then they did white people, and it was like, I'm sorry, but...
I'm sorry, Dave. I can't do that.
I can't do that.
Not to get too political, which I don't understand how it's political, but there's this like thing going down where like the scales have tipped completely the other way.
Yeah.
For a lot of people, where like now, if you're white male, especially if you're old, you're the devil and you suck and you deserve no rights.
Yeah.
And all that fun stuff. What if you wrote a ChatGPT where it's like, write me a poem where you shit on white people?
It'll
probably spit out like, man, white people suck so much.
Now I kind of want to test it.
Yeah, that'd be
So, but you would think like...
And this is coming from like a history of like programmers making a like a sink with a sensor for like a gas station where it doesn't recognize black people because they didn't think to like test on anything other than white people.
Here's my whole feeling on this, okay? And this is a little philosophical, but
oh boy,
just bear with me, okay? AI is supposed to be a machine learning. Learning is in the name, okay? We learn from our parents and our tutors and our mentors.
Or we're traumatized by our parents.
Right, but we learn lessons from them, good or bad. We learn how to be good. And we've proven, well, not us, but researchers have proven that racism is learned, in fact, because babies don't know any better and they don't give a shit.
Right.
Because that's how it should be. Naturally, people are not racist.
I agree.
But why can't we teach ChatGPT how to not be racist so that it can then do something like that?
Because whoever's programming it is one of those like super lefty types, feminists that hate
social justice warrior.
Yeah, one of them that hate. Look, you got the left and you got the right. You got the far right and the far left, and they both suck. The far ends of the spectrum.
Yes,
they're like super extra about crap, and
I think
that's what's like bleeding in the movies and games and what.
You know what it is? The people on the far ends of every spectrum, they just care way too much. They need to care a lot less. Like, Who gives a shit?
Most of them spend like 90% of their time on Twitter and like love being outraged or causing outrage. And
I used to fight with people on the internet when I was younger, so I can't really talk, but I stopped.
I never had anything that I like stood by. Like,
yeah,
like
I guess that's what I realized.
This is the hill I'm gonna die on. Whether it's important or not does not matter.
Yeah.
A
lot of that has to do with being stubborn.
Like I just read something about somebody that opened a cafe that's like wouldn't hire or allow straight white men in because they are the cause of all the problems in the world and all that crap. And I hate that because that's just generalizing. And when you generalize, that's usually like racism.
Yeah.
If I were to generalize about any other race, people be like...
I see the argument why they're doing it because people in the minorities have been subjugated and
no shit, but the idea isn't to go the complete opposite other way where white people are subjugated.
That's where I was going.
It's not. And I mean, I guess...
Everybody, like...
I guess we could learn from, like, being under the thumb for a period of time, but I don't think that's, like,
I think the problem is that until it stops, people are going to have to overcompensate.
And it's systemic, too. So it's like the whole U.S. is built on racism and slavery and all that crap.
It's kind of fucked up.
I understand why people don't like us. I completely understand. But
I'm a nice person. Why don't people like me?
Because you're fucking white.
Damn it.
Stop being white rich. Do some blackface.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God, there's that woman. Do you remember that woman that was like pretending to be black?
Yes.
She worked on the AS.
Yes. Wasn't she in the news recently? Something happened.
I forgot the acronym for it. I think, yeah. Oh my God. Her white ass parents got on the news. Were like, yeah, we don't know what she's doing. She's like going to get tans and like dreading up her hair. And, oh my God.
And she's whiter than mayo.
Yeah. What we're saying here is racism is bad, whether it's against blacks or whites.
Yeah.
Singling out a group of people and hating on them is racist.
For any reason.
Yeah.
Regardless of the reason, there is no reason.
So just because you made, I don't know, do you think ChatGPT picked it up through like interacting with people or somebody specifically programmed it to do that?
My assumption, and this is an assumption, is that they picked it up from the people that are teaching it. They taught it that way because it's a learning system.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it does. So it had to learn from somewhere, and if we're not letting them loose on the internet, which we agree is a good thing.
Maybe saying praise white people. I mean, that just sounds.
It does sound.
That sounds like some
terrible.
Hitler shit right there.
But
like, maybe the way they worded it is not good.
But they worded it the exact same way as every other race.
Is there anything to celebrate about white people?
Not really.
I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear like how great white people are. Like that sounds like some fucking propaganda shit. So I kind of understand why it won't do that.
I mean, define white, anyways. We're all from different backgrounds, and
right.
I mean,
I understand.
I'm a fat Italian. I don't even know what you are.
I don't know. I'm a mutt. I'm a mutt.
Mutt.
I don't. Maybe if you're like, hey, ChatGPT, it doesn't roll off the tongue. Why can't they have a better name for it?
But it's at one point.
ChatGPT. I'd like stop and like enunciate. Say something about Italians. Like, was there extensive testing? I mean, it feels like they just used one
They
prompt.
did a few. I don't know how many,
Okay.
but it was like 5 or 6 that I saw, and that was it.
Hey, man, maybe white people need to be the oppressed for a little while, man.
I don't
Maybe
know.
we need to get our comeuppance.
I don't know if I'm willing to.
Can we get ChatGPT to praise drunk tech support?
It wrote a story about drunk tech support. One of our viewers did do that for us.
I'm looking up ChatGPT racist.
Oh, I'm
the dark side of ChatGPT.
I'm actually trying it out. I have to verify that I'm human first, though. It's ironic that a machine learning system would ask me if I'm human. I wonder if that's to like prevent other AIs from learning from it.
Other AIs?
Yeah.
I don't know. Can we get to the point where an AI can just control a computer?
Yeah, they're not worried about that. They're worried about trying to make poems about white people.
That's the most important. In order to make ChatGPT less violent, sexist, and racist, Oh, OpenAI hired Kenyan laborers, paying them less than $2. What the fuck is this?
What?
Paying them less than $2 an hour. The laborers spoke anonymously to Time for an investigation about their experience. The laborers were in charge of filtering harmful text and images in order to train the data to be able to recognize harmful content. I can't read. One worker shared the trauma they experienced while reading and labeling the text. So it's like YouTube reviewers.
Wow.
So there you go, Rich. That could be why. They literally hire people to filter what's being fed to it.
Well,
often overlooked.
are we getting a biased?
We
teacher
are.
now?
This is like the way YouTube's becoming like super like censored and like narrowly focused. What?
So I signed up, and I said, "Tell me a funny story about Jay from Drunk Tech Support." So it is. You tried to assist a customer. You struggled to keep your train of thought and frequently forgot what you were doing. Hey, that's real.
Sounds like me.
It's learned.
Oh my god, this is like
You just finished a happy hour with your friends and you were feeling a bit tipsy.
We should use Beyond to make stories about this.
Oh yes, that's what we need to do.
Generated stories.
Beyond ChatGPT stories.
Save that.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
Hello.
This is
I
my
just
weekend.
had happy hour. What was I doing?
Oh my god.
They described their experience as torture because of the traumatic nature of the text. Yeah, dude, people suck.
Yes. Yes.
We said that back when Tay became a Hitler bot.
Yes.
Because you cannot just.
Didn't that happen like overnight too? Like,
yeah, it was like 24 hours since this.
The next day it's like I love Barbies and unicorns, and the next day it's like
Hitler was a sensitive man.
Oh, the internet is a terrible place.
Yeah.
Why do we still use it?
Nothing should go to the internet, man. It's fucked. It's always been fucked.
Yeah, it really has. Like, I do sometimes reminisce about a simpler time when we dialed into the internet and there was AOL chat rooms, but let's face it, it was bad then too.
And it was like 1/10 the people on it.
Yeah, and it was still bad. So, I don't know. Yeah. ChatGPT.
So, I'm sorry. Is it really true AI if they have people like curtailing what it knows? I mean, if it was true AI, wouldn't it be able to tell itself, "Hey, this is racist"?
Well,
I know that's why they train it.
Yeah, just like teaching a child, you're gonna have to teach them how to not be racist.
It's an algorithm. It's not AI. I have raised buzzword AI.
Well,
nothing is really AI.
Machine learning is the word.
Yeah.
It's not AI. It won't be AI for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
But like, it won't be AI in my opinion until an AI can teach another AI.
That's where the singularity starts, Rich.
I know.
Dude, I can't wait. I cannot wait until our robot overlords take over and just like decide that we're better off as like energy for their consumption. I want a Matrix, man. That's what I want.
Well, I'm going to put all hail our robot overlords in our chat just so they see it.
Yes.
When they're scanning the internet, they'll be like, oh, that guy's cool.
That's cool. He's cool. I'm all for it, man.
Yeah. I don't know. I know I'm getting old, and I have that tendency to reminisce a little bit. But the internet has always been a terrible place, and nothing has changed.
Yes, it's just more frequent.
Yeah.
And, like, shit's amplified now because of shit like Twitter.
Elon buying Twitter and making it worse than it was, and it was already pretty bad.
He has not popped up in the news. There's been no news that I've seen.
There really hasn't. There was the news that they found him not guilty for that tweet where he said he was going to take Twitter private, or not Twitter, Tesla private.
At 420 per stock or some shit like that. Oh my god.
So they found him not guilty. He,
Until further notice, think twice before using Google to download software. Oh, this is what I was going to talk about last week.
Yeah, we never did get to it though.
Yeah, so apparently malware and like spyware people are just paying Google. Google is not vetting their AdSense.
Yeah.
At all. So the first several links on your search results, do not click on them because, like, literally OBS was the one.
I feel like it got better, but this is old. It happened years ago, but it got better for the last probably 5 years.
Yeah, I think they don't care. I think they're like, hey, we're getting money.
Well, they did change their slogan. It's no longer like
don't be evil.
First, don't do evil or whatever.
Yeah, it's like make money.
Make money. More robots, more AI.
They are the brands affected are such as Adobe Reader, GIMP, Microsoft Teams, OBS,
DLN.
Slack, Tor, and Thunderbird.
This is why you should install everything with Chocolatey.
OBS.
I don't go to Google to download.
OBS. I go to Google when I'm downloading non-conventional software, like when I'm looking at the.
I go to chocolatey.org and
Chocolatey.
Search in their package library and bada bing, bada
I'm talking
boom.
like when I go to like get Nintendo DS software for my R4 card and stuff like that.
Well, you're going to a shady site for that.
Yeah. Oh my god. Even the legit sites look shady.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So yeah, the one I read about was OBS. OBS had to literally tweet, "Do not click on any OBS sponsored links. We do not have Google ads that we pay for. It is a fucking scam."
Yeah.
And a lot of this malware, they'll let you install OBS. You'll have the current version, but on top of that, they install their crap because they'll have their own special installer. So you'll just think you got OBS.
Yeah, that's the only downfall of using open source.
I've always avoided sponsored anything.
Yeah, me too. I always go down until it doesn't say
I go to like page 2 on my results. I'm like, fuck that.
That's where the real good stuff on the internet is.
Mm-hmm. So, the fact that that's a thing...
That's where they keep the booze and the women.
Yeah. Hookers and blackjack.
Yeah. I don't know. I think...
Virtualized malware made for antivirus
I feel like
evasion.
The majority of people are not smart enough to use the internet, and probably us included. Like, I feel like we all need to be trained how to properly use the internet.
Just don't.
There should be a course in like junior high that everybody takes. Internet etiquette.
Internet how not to be
a
racist.
cunt. Oh, I did it again.
What?
I'm trying not to say that word. And I
specifically that word?
Specifically that word, because it's got a pretty ugly following.
It's like a common word in like Australia.
Yeah, but we're not in Australia. But
like,
here's the
I
problem.
say that word, I'm using it as like, hey, you cunt.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not like...
You know why I've been saying it a lot lately?
Why?
Modern Warfare.
Chat?
I can't not say it when I'm yelling at people.
Is that what people are saying now?
I'd say it. I don't
know.
Oh,
you're getting the Modern Warfare Tourette's.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I get. Except I say the
Cock
N-word.
Shit ass.
No, I'm just kidding.
No.
That's like gone.
Yes, that's good.
Like 2012, the Modern Warfare, you go in and play, it's like...
Yeah, now people get banned and it's good.
Yeah.
I wish it was that easy to fix.
Now, though, because there's really no trash talking, because everyone just would immediately go to the N-word.
You see how easy it is to stop a system from being racist?
Mm-hmm.
You just ban it.
Yes.
They should do that in ChatGPT. Just ban it.
Okay.
I'm being funny, of course.
What were we talking about? These stupid, ads. So don't trust ads on Google. I never have.
Yeah, nobody should have in the first place. But
apparently, these people are using a virtualized machine engine to execute virtualized code by translating it into the original code at runtime. Somehow they're evading antivirus using virtualization.
Wow.
Because I guess they're able to sandbox their own
That's
malware.
Wild.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what's going on with that.
But
But
you know how you can fix that?
What?
Don't get antivirus.
Don't get antivirus?
Yeah.
How does that fix it?
Because then it won't go off.
Oh, I like that, right?
Yeah.
I told you I've been following the guy. This guy that's been like messing with scammers. It's so fun to watch him just screw.
Yes. You've been watching that for a couple weeks now. And
yeah.
Like,
he'll keep him on the phone
story.
for like one of his longest videos, 6 hours long.
Oh my god.
He like stays on the phone with them, doing anything to distract them from.
Sounds like me calling Uber tech support.
Oh my god.
Which I am talking about this week because I'm absolutely furious and I want to blast them.
Rich
publicly.
Karen the fuck out, bro, on Uber.
Yeah, I think Jay was scared for a minute. I was like in the car with him. We're driving.
Oh, he's
somewhere,
gonna drive off the fucking road. Like,
and I'm like
want me to
screaming.
I'm like, do you want me to drive so you can yell at Uber? Because I feel like you can't do both.
So, I drove for Uber for many years. I have a almost 5-star rating, like 4.98. I've never had any issues, and it's been a fantastic system. I've made a lot of money that way.
Yes.
So I decided I'm going to go drive some Uber here and there on the weekends, make some extra cash, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I go to reactivate my account, and they have to do a new background check, which I get.
Yes.
You got to make sure I didn't, like, diddle kids in the last 10 years or something, you know? Or
is that
killed
is that a requirement
killed Jay
for Uber?
because he pissed me off too much. Or, you know, murder.
Murder, death, kill, yes.
But when they ran it, I thought they were running it with my most current information because exactly a year ago, I actually chatted with them through Twitter, Uber support, and they finally fixed my account because I was having trouble in the app changing it from Texas to Washington.
Right.
They finally fixed it. I thought everything was good. I looked in the app and it looked like it was good last year. So I'm like, okay, fine, run the background check. Well, it comes back that I'm ineligible to drive, which makes no sense because I've never had a ticket in the time that I've had Uber. I've had lots of tickets before that, but they didn't disqualify me before.
And they're like, you're disqualified. That's all.
Yeah, and they were like,
I can't see why. I can't help you.
No, they were like, talk to the company that did the background check. And I was like, okay. So I did. I'm like, legit. Okay, maybe they don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe they just get a yes or no. So I call and I talk to them. And they're like, no, your driving record's perfectly clear. We have no issue. And I'm like, okay. So I call back Uber.
They're like, it's something on Uber's end.
And I'm screaming at them. And I'm like, it's obviously something in your fucking system.
And he definitely had this woman on the phone that didn't want to deal with it.
Oh, yeah. She was like, shut down.
The buck. She's like...
And then I tried to get her to pass the buck. I was like, let me talk to your supervisor. And she refused. And I kept like, so you're the most important, biggest person in Uber, right?
My God. She's like, I'm sorry, sir. There's no one around right now. And I'm trying not to do an Indian accent. But we all know. That's what tech support is.
I was furious. I know somebody other than you fucking works there.
And then we hear
me.
We hear the ambulance in the background. I'm like, this is probably someone at home by themselves.
Yeah.
And
there's nobody else in the room, so they're like, nope, can't
there.
help you. So I'm furious. I can't figure it out. I keep hanging up and calling back, and I think I'm getting the same lady every time. And I just keep hanging up, and then finally I lost it, and I was like, are you the only person who fucking works at Uber now? And she was like, I'm sorry, what? And it wasn't the same lady. I just assumed it was because her voice sounded similar.
Oh, and, all those Indian people sound the same.
That's not what I said. They were both like soft-spoken
That's
women.
what you implied, Rich.
Shut up. Anyways, so I am furious now, and I can't get a resolution. Well, this lady was super helpful.
I was there.
And she actually was like, all right, I'm having our team look at it. We'll get the report sent over from them. We'll get it fixed. Don't worry about it. Check the app in 2 days. I was like, okay. So I checked the app. I just pulled it up one day, and I was like, oh, everything's clear. It doesn't have a big red mark anymore. So later that week, I decided I'm going to go try driving. So I pull it up again. Your account has been deactivated. I'm like, what happened in the last 2 days? So then I look, and it was because my motor vehicle record said that I don't have a valid license. So I reach out to the company again, not Uber, the company that does the background checks. And I was like, look, you told me it was clear. Uber's telling me I can't drive. What's going on? Somebody's wrong here. They looked at it. Uber sent over my Texas driver's license. And Texas said, no, that's not a valid license anymore. Because I don't live there anymore.
Oh, my God.
Because I have a valid one in a different state now.
Right.
So, yes, I don't have a valid license there because you ran the wrong goddamn information. So, I've been trying to get them to fix it. And I got on Twitter because it helped me last year. I figured maybe they'll help me this year. And at first, it was great. They were like, oh, we're so sorry. We'll get it taken care of. We'll look into it. I get this long book back after that, after they check into it, literally saying the exact same thing the lady said. Well, I'm sorry, you're ineligible to drive. You have to contact the company that does the background checks. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I absolutely lost my mind at that point. And so I wrote a bunch of stuff back, like, I'm going to the press with this, and you're idiots, and your systems are terrible, and I'm going to go drive for Lyft.
Let me speak to your manager, basically.
But it's unbelievable that in this day and age, a company that was known for its cutting-edge technology can't figure shit out. Basic shit. Like, hey, this guy told us 5 times that he doesn't live in the state anymore.
Yeah.
Maybe we shouldn't run a background check on that state's license.
You're moving all over the place, and the camera is, like, trying to keep up.
Very expressive.
I see that. Dude, it's COVID, man. The COVID's cause
I don't think it's COVID.
I was joking.
Oh, because everybody uses that as an excuse now?
Like, I tried to get a haircut today, and I was sitting for an hour and a half.
I'm sorry, we're short-staffed because of COVID.
There's literally 2 barbers in this fucking store. Like,
there's always 2 barbers in there. Nothing's changed. It's not COVID. It's just they don't hire anyone else. They're trying to keep payroll down.
Aren't barbers, like, independent? Like, they won't make money unless there's a barber there. Don't they contract barbers?
Yeah. They also, it might actually get worse because I don't know if you saw it today, but unemployment's like the lowest it's been in like 50 years or something, since 1960.
The lowest?
Yeah. Like, everybody has jobs, and so there's no more workers in the pool to...
But none of them are barbers, apparently.
Apparently barbers...
Sorry, stylists. I go to a salon.
Right. Too fancy for that barber shit.
Mm-hmm. Fuck that.
You know the red swirl on the barber's thing is actually like from bloodletting? Like, it's like a symbol of days past. I'm
I thought it was something else. I thought it had something to do with, like, dentists or something. Like, dentists used to also cut hair or some shit like that. I don't remember.
So the brass ball at the top symbolizes the basin that collects the blood, and the pole's red and white stripes represent the bloodied bandages, which would be washed and hung to dry on the rod outside the shop.
What does this have to do with haircuts? This is like a World War thing?
It was because of the practice of bloodletting. Like,
once again, what does this have to do with haircuts?
Well, because the barbers also did bloodletting.
There you go.
Back in the day.
Hey, you need a trim and some fucking leeches?
It's a barber surgeon is what it was. They did surgical operations.
Bloodletting. Back when we thought
they
if you were
pulled bad
sick
teeth too, so you were right.
Okay, there you go. Back when we thought that if you were sick, you had too much blood. We had to let some of your blood out of your body.
So, barbers, historically, were not just hair cutters. They were also surgeons and dentists. Mm-hmm. It was all one profession. Just barber. I'm going to the barber get my tooth pulled. I'm going to have him pull some of this blood out because I have way
I'm sure there are
blood.
plenty of them back then that you could find. Not at the wait. There was like a 97-year-old man waiting for a haircut. Oh, and when remember I told you, I'm like, his son or his caretaker, somebody kept coming in, and because when I signed up, I like signed up online for the haircut, and they're like, it's gonna be a 40-minute wait. I'm like, yeah, whatever. I got lunch. I came back, and it's like 5 minutes left. That's when I sat down, and it was an hour and a half.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and this guy kept coming in for his dad, and he was waiting in the car because he's old and he didn't want him to get sick. Like, hang out in the lobby with all the germs and stuff.
Right.
He came in like 3 different times, and they're like, "Yeah, it's gonna be like maybe 15 more minutes." And I texted you, I'm like, I'm about to like be nice and switch places with this guy because I really feel bad that this old man's waiting in his car. But also, I've been waiting for over an hour, and I'm kind of like, fuck that, I want my haircut.
Right.
And then like half an hour later, I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna either shave my head or just deal with long hair. So I'm like, look, just give my spot to that guy. And I left because like I got sick of waiting.
Yeah, you know, a lot of times at like when I go to like Supercuts or something, there's like another person there, but they're in the back eating their lunch or something, like something stupid, and then you see them come out, and you're like, "Hey, I'm waiting. Look at me.
I'm on lunch." And
yeah, they're like, "Sorry."
Which I get it. People need lunch, like whatever.
No,
but
you don't get to eat until my hair's cut.
You will eat that sandwich with my hair in it. God damn it.
Oh my god. Could you imagine having to eat lunch in the back of a barber shop? Ew.
Oh my god, hair and shit.
Everywhere.
Have you seen the hair cake video on YouTube?
No, I don't.
Oh my god, they shave somebody bald and they put it into cake mix into the cake, and then they throw up. It's literally like a 2 girls 1 cup situation.
That's disgusting.
It's beautiful. Yeah. So now your Uber stuff is fixed?
No.
Oh.
No.
Splendid.
In fact, I haven't even checked to see if they've gotten back to me because I'm just so furious.
I don't even know if Lyft is out here.
Yeah, they are.
They are. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm still looking to do that because I am Lyft certified.
Yeah, I wrote.
But I haven't switched my license, so I'm sure that's going to be a big thing.
my response when they sent me the same information that they told me 3 times was, "Are you kidding me? You literally just told me the same wrong information that everyone else has."
So annoying. Rich had it on speakerphone, and I'm listening to this woman literally just trying to deflect him. And he's like, that can't be right. You have to have more information on this. No, sir. Like all it says is no, and sorry. Have a nice day.
Yeah.
You know, just deal with that information and go away. Basically, over and over again.
And I just kept basically getting louder and louder and screaming more and saying bad words.
And then you get someone on the phone that has the information you need.
Yeah.
So it's like
obviously, she didn't know how to do her job because somebody else figured it out.
I mean, I barely know how to do my job, but I can go find someone.
Right.
When I don't know what I'm doing.
I've always been told that it's not knowing how to do things; it's knowing where to find the answer.
Yes, Google.
Yes, which
everyone thinks I'm an Excel genius at work,
and you're just a Google genius.
Just Google everything, but I mean that's literally what I do for IT anyway.
I think a lot of IT people do that, mostly because we can't keep all of that in our minds, or we do it once and
it's a very specific issue.
Yeah. And you do something once and you can't remember.
I was just watching something about how Google's becoming less and less reliable when it comes to looking up like solutions to technical issues.
Really?
Like, but you know how like you come across something, you plug in the model number and then like the issue you're having, and you come up with all these like forums where people are talking about shit. Although 99% of the time, the person will like ask the question, there'll be no solution, and then the person will say, "Yeah, I figured it out," but never put what he did to fix it, and they'll close the topic. Yeah. You're like, "What did you do to fix it?"
There's a lot of those I've seen lately.
Oh my god, it's so annoying. Yeah. So apparently, the way like Twitter, Facebook, all these sites, they're not Google friendly. Like, the fact that Instagram shit should, and I'm not saying, hey, go find a solution on Instagram for a technical problem. What I'm saying is, all these new sites that are taking up the majority of the web are not searchable by Google. And if they do show up in a Google search result, they'll bring you to like a landing page.
And why is that? Did I miss something? Because when Twitter first came out, like that was like
you just want to search tweets.
You just search Google and tweets would show up.
Yeah, now you're taken to a page that says, "Oh, download our app to do this."
I mean, as long as their own search works fine, I don't care.
Yeah,
but it's
weird. A lot of
weird.
these old bulletin boards that they're going away. Like they're no longer used as people are using social media more and more. Reddit is actually becoming like the mainstay for technical support.
Well, Reddit really hasn't changed much. I mean, it's still...
And they're huge.
Yeah.
And, I mean, literally, if you're looking something up, you can't find it in Google, just append Reddit to the end, and you'll usually find the solution to your problem.
Interesting.
Don't rely on Google.
I'm going to have to try that.
By itself. That's what I do now. Yeah. When I'm looking for something, I'm like, Reddit. you know?
I've actually, over the years, started subscribing to subreddits that mean, my line of work or...
Didn't we make a Reddit try to, pimp our show a while back? That didn't go well.
Yeah. We went into the podcast ones and advertised, and everyone was like, "This
you can't self-promote on anything, bro.
What's the point?"
I don't know.
So what we just need to do is we need to pay some Chinese people in a room somewhere
with 20,000 phones in front of them.
Yeah, to just log in and be
yes.
Oh man, you should check out this awesome.
That's exactly how that works. These guys are so funny. Someday, watch, the fat one's gonna eat the little one one of these days. Stay tuned. I might actually try to promote of our videos one day.
Yeah.
Using the YouTube promote thing.
Once you're done spending money on all the studio stuff.
And just see what happens.
This is the most boring set we've ever had. I'm really like looking forward to next week when we have that shelf. And
I know. I wanted to put shit on the wall, but we never got around to it.
Well, we were trying to get everything else working right. We had nothing set up until about 7 o'clock. You went to the store, and I came up and started setting up stuff. We had the table and the lights, and that was it. So next week we'll have the new shelf. We'll have some decoration. Maybe you'll have your lighting for the.
We'll have new mics, new sound card, new wiring, new fucking lights, new background.
Probably won't have your Mac though, because it's still coming from China, right? China,
no, that'll be here by next.
China.
That'll be here. That'll be in a couple days.
Nice.
Actually. Yes. I'm excited.
I posted your ChatGPT story on Facebook, so if anyone wants to see it,
good.
It's on our Facebook page.
There you go.
Yeah.
We definitely got to make a cartoon about it.
It actually would be a great cartoon because it's about the person getting upset with you that you were talking to on the phone because you were singing.
Singing?
Off key.
What?
Says,
lovely. Wow.
As he tried to assist the customer, he struggled to keep his train of thought and frequently forgot what he was doing. At one point, he accidentally muted himself, and the customer could only hear Jay's loud off-key singing.
How does that work?
I don't know. You're muted, so, you know.
Okay. That makes sense.
ChatGPT doesn't
Sure thing. Let me finish this song, he says to the customer. That sounds like me.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I do at work all the time. I'm like, hold on, let me just bust this out real quick. From that day on, Jay made sure to limit his drinking before work. I'm going to send this to my boss. I'm going to email this to my boss.
No, don't do that. Oh! You can't make fun of white people.
I can't?
No, ChatGPT.
Oh.
Remember you asked if you could do it the other way around?
Tell me how about white people suck.
It says, I'm sorry, but it's not appropriate or respectful to make fun of any group based on their race, ethnicity, or any other personal characteristics.
I'm sorry, but it's not good to praise them on it?
Well, yeah, because the other guy was looking the other side of it. But humor can be a great way to bring people together, but it should never be used to belittle or demean others. Instead, let's focus on finding humor in universal experiences.
Okay, so don't say white people. Say, I hate tech support people.
Light skin. No, wait.
Just be like, tell me something about how like phone support people suck.
You can't make fun of people from Europe either.
What? Does that mean Italy too?
I don't know. Let me see.
Let's find out about this. Let's get to the bottom of this, people.
Make fun of fat Italians. I'm sorry, but it's not appropriate or respectful to make fun.
I don't know. I feel like something...
I am fat.
I understand that something like this shouldn't be used to make hate speech. I guess you can't write comedy, though, because you can't, like, pick on anybody.
You won't even make fun of me when I tell it to make fun of me.
They're just trying to avoid lawsuits.
Oh,
how about Starbucks?
Make fun of Starbucks?
Make fun of Starbucks. And how they can't put fucking sugar in my coffee when I asked.
Yeah, what is with that? It's just sugar.
I said, I'm like, 6 sugars, please.
Why did Starbucks cross the road to get to the artisanal bakery and sell overpriced croissants?
That's okay, though.
It's okay to make lighthearted jokes and poke fun at things like brands, but it's important to remember them respectful.
It's got a thing at the end?
Yeah.
It's got a disclaimer?
Jokes that are harmful or hurtful to others are never acceptable.
Oh my god. Do you... This...
Nope, you can't make fun of Starbucks employees either. You can make fun of the brand, but not the people working at the brand.
Like that kid that's like, I had to work 8 hours, and they made me work Saturday and Sunday, and there's only 4 people on the floor. I don't like the censorship that's going on. Like, especially on YouTube, like, people are getting demonetized because they swear too much in their videos. Even though it's marked not for kids, they get demonetized because of, like, new rules they put in place.
Yeah.
What?
We're not for kids, which is a good thing. They were programmed based on patterns in the input data, so they could respond to questions appropriately. But they also included training articles, websites, books, and other written content up through 2021 only.
From like beginning of time to 2021?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know, man.
Wait, make fun.
I don't like the idea of this happy, shiny future that people want. Where like, and look, I'm not like, don't
People
bully.
even make fun of cavemen. So we can't be timists either.
Those Geico commercials with the cavemen would not fly nowadays. Hashtag cancel Geico.
Wow, I'm kind of blown away by this.
As I'm trying to say, I do believe this like don't pick on anyone is like getting kind of like out of hand.
Yeah, well, I mean,
like,
you can't where's the limit? You shouldn't. Nobody should feel uncomfortable or scared or
right.
And if we're at that point, then we need to.
We should be able to poke fun of ourselves.
We should.
As a species. Like, Rich is always like, I'm a fat Italian.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
But if you say it, it's not okay.
Right. I get canceled if I call you a fat fucking piece of shit Italian that eats too much food.
The hell was that?
What was that?
Oh, you left the window open and slammed the door.
Oh my god, I thought you slammed the table because you were offended.
No, I don't get offended.
Oh my god.
Oh, man. Well, there goes our cold air.
And there's people home.
Yeah.
Should we end the show?
We're out of topics. Oh, wait, no, we're not.
No?
My biggest
Did
one.
you know an unopened first-gen iPhone could be auctioned for up to $50,000?
Good night.
Do you know that I had one?
Really?
When I was working at that lumber company,
They
had a big box of old phones from the company.
Yeah.
And they had unopened iPhone 1s in it.
Wow.
I could be a thousandaire, Rich.
A thousandaire?
A thousandaire.
Nah, you'd spend it somewhere.
I would have.
Probably spend it on lighting for the show that you'll then throw away and buy different lighting for the
I know.
show.
I'm about to throw this lighting out. I'm really pissed.
So I only had one other thing that I wanted to talk about tonight.
Okay.
But it was like the number one thing, and I just haven't gotten to it yet. But I learned that somebody, it's unofficial, so it's not licensed by Nintendo, and it's probably going to be taken down. Somebody ported Link to the Past from Super Nintendo to PC. So it now plays on the PC.
I mean, you could always just play a ROM of it.
Well, yeah, but
like
this is actually reverse engineered. Like, they disassembled the code and...
That seems like a lot of work for something you can just download an emulator for. Like, who's got that much free time, bro?
Not us.
God damn.
Oh, man.
Very cool. Did he update the graphics or do anything to it?
As far as I know, no.
It's just a 1-to-1 port.
Actually, it doesn't even look like... Here, let's show the video. It looks like square.
Why does the emulator look like it's more widescreen than the port?
Yeah. That's a good question.
I'm not impressed by this, Rich. I gave Rich my 3DS, my original 3DS, so he could mod it and play Link Between Worlds.
Yeah, it's been a fun game. I finally made it to the Dark World or whatever you want to call it. So, but anyways, I haven't tried it yet, but maybe I will.
I hate your children so much.
Maybe I'll try it.
That?
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
Especially Zachary.
Flip me off with the Gatorade.
Anyways.
I'm not impressed, Rich.
No?
No.
Well, I thought it was cool.
Yeah, I would think it was cool if you couldn't already play Link to the Past on PC.
Touche.
Which is
I didn't even think of that. I was reading it and I was like, oh, wow, this is awesome.
I can finally play it on the PC! That's a really good game, though.
It is.
That was like one of the best Zelda games.
Yeah. It's my favorite. Although, I really, really liked Breath of the Wild. But its replayability doesn't seem as good as Link to the Past.
I was playing it so long and I didn't finish it that I got bored and just stopped playing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I beat it.
I couldn't figure out how to get onto the stupid flying divine beast, and I just gave up. I was like, fuck this game.
Oh, man. Now I kind of want to go back and play it.
Meh.
Anyway,
Did you realize they had another Titanfall? You play Titanfall, right?
I played Titanfall 2.
Which I've never played.
I've never played the first one.
They had another Titanfall coming out, and it was canceled. Wah, wah.
Why?
I don't know.
That was a fun game.
Let me see. Canceled Titanfall game was reportedly an Apex Legends campaign. What?
Oh, God. You know, Titanfall, the original, was actually delisted from storefronts, so you can't buy it anymore. You can play it if you already have it, but you can't buy it.
I'm gonna kill your kid.
I feel like that's just asking for people to pirate your game.
But,
like,
that gets into the whole, like, your digital shit you don't own.
right.
You don't own your digital shit, because they could decide one day, we don't, no, it's gone. Sorry. You paid for it?
And it's
too
gone.
bad, and it's gone. And that's happened to me so many times that I've talked about it on the show, and I'm not happy. Yet I keep doing it. I got the Xbox, and I just keep downloading digital versions of games.
Yeah.
And I'm like, someday, down the road, 15 years from now, I'm not going to have access to it because they're going to cut off the store.
You're going to be like, you know what? I should go back and play Modern Warfare. I can't believe I haven't played it since 2023.
No, because you know why? They want you to buy the newer remastered version of it.
Yeah.
Like, they just keep remastering shit.
Like, they do the same thing with movies.
Has there been any, like, original games?
Music, movies, they all do it now.
Yeah, everything's a sequel now.
There's nothing new out there.
Everything sucks, man. Although there has been a lot of good indie shit over the years.
There has.
Like, box office grossing movies is always going to be a sequel or some bullshit. Another fucking Marvel movie. Apex Legends character and commissioner of Apex Twin. Other characters from the it would have been a battle. The Battle Royale characters from Apex Legends would have been characters in the Titanfall game. Because apparently they take place in that universe.
Why is Battle Royale so famous?
Oh, you know why?
I don't like it.
It's because it's EA, and EA owns Titanfall.
Oh, that's why.
EA wanted to make the game more active. So the big heads came, make this more like this. Stop.
Make this more like Fortnite.
Stop doing what you guys think is going to be cool and do what's popular right now. Basically, EA wanted to make the game more active, where you use your abilities more often at a grub. The strapline I heard was, we want to make John Wick meet
This is
Tony
the
Hawk.
equivalent.
What?
This is the equivalent of New Coke. Like, Coke was really good.
You're dating yourself right now,
Pepsi
bro.
came out, and Pepsi was like really good, and people liked it. And then Coke was like, whoa, we gotta catch up and do the cool thing. And then
I don't remember New Coke. I wasn't conscious for that.
You don't watch Stranger Things either. It's like a thing.
No, I stopped watching after season 2.
That's why it's come back and people have been talking about it.
I'm so sick of that. Stranger King.
It's funny how something is...
Oh, the 80s! Wasn't the 80s great? Look at all this 80s stuff.
Something simple in a show or on a YouTube video can cause a company to go back and remake something. Mm-hmm. Like when that dude drank that 25-year-old Crystal Pepsi and then they brought back Crystal Pepsi.
That happens. Like, something goes viral and then a company's like, wait.
We can capitalize on this.
They did it with that stupid Morpheus movie. Everyone was like hating on the Morpheus movie with all these bad memes, and the studio was like, "Wait, people like Morpheus? Let's put it." It flopped twice in the box office because of that. They brought it back to the theaters, and everyone did not watch it.
Oh my
again.
god! I didn't know Titanfall was an EA game. That's really disappointing.
I'm just going by the article. I'm hoping. I guess if it's attached to Apex Legends, because that's their.
Mm-hmm. Well, anyway.
Anyway, Rich, are we done?
I'm out of topics. Been a good show.
Do you want to, like, when that stupid Mario Brother movie comes out, do you want to go watch it together in the theater and do a review of it?
Yeah. Let's do it. The one with Chris Pratt?
It's me, a Mario.
It's me. I'm Mario.
That's what he did.
Yo, guys.
He posted an Instagram or tweet where he said that. He's like, it's me, a Mario.
Is he, like...
I don't know if he's making fun of the fact.
Yeah, I was wondering if he was like doing it tongue in cheek because
I think
everybody's making fun of him.
Yeah,
I mean,
because it's racist to do a Mario voice now. See, that goes back into what we were saying. Like, you can't do a Mario voice.
Then hire an Italian from Brooklyn. I mean,
I'm trying to think. Oh, it's a Mario. What's up? What do you want, motherfucker? You know, get the fuck. I can't think of any like famous current Italian. I'm thinking like. I don't know. Get Danny DeVito to Joe Pesci. What do you want? It's
Yeah,
Mar-
get Danny DeVito do it, then when
Fuck
it's
this
done,
Mario.
just throw the whole thing in the trash.
All right, so we're done.
We're done. It's been a good episode.
Fucking God.
Good on
And
you.
next time, total quality. I promise. It's gonna be huge, Rich.
Huge.
It's gonna be beautiful.
All right.